Like it?
Love it.
Like it?
Love it.
Get away from him, Marlowe. I will not get away from him. Oh, yes, you will. He belongs to me. If he belongs to you, let's see you take him away from me. I don't have to take him away from you. I already have. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot my next line.
All right, cut it.
Print the last 2 takes, Jane.
Okay. I'm sorry, George. I just couldn't seem to remember.
Don't worry, Roz. We'll pick it up later.
You were supposed to say that when you love a man, you fight for him. I shouldn't like to have you forget that line. Ever.
You know I wouldn't forget, Rick. Ever.
Where's Buckley?
He's probably on the phone trying to explain to Mr. Fitz why we only got 3 scenes yesterday instead of 6.
Yes, Mr. Fitz. I know, Mr. Fitz. But we couldn't get any more scenes yesterday. We ran out of sun. Maybe it was shining in Hollywood, but it wasn't shining here. It came out for a little while, then disappeared. But, Mr. Fitz, I'm only the assistant director. What do you want me to do? Tell it to go out and come in again? All right, Mr. Fitz, I'll try. But we couldn't get any more scenes. All right, Mr. Fitz. Goodbye, Mr. Fitz. How do you like that? Now I'm responsible for the sun going down.
Yes, sir.
Get me Lieutenant Kingsley.
Lieutenant Kingsley's in the barber shop, sir.
Barber shop? That's ridiculous. They got barbers in the Navy. Better not put that on his expense account.
Oh, Mr. Buckley, we're ready.
This is Peabody. We don't shoot the wedding scene for 2 weeks.
Go ahead, Penelope.
Something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. That's what every bride should do.
Too British. He's supposed to be an American kid.
But Grandmother, how can one possibly be too British?
Lieutenant, we're waiting. Looks like you're in dry dock for repairs.
Oh, just getting shipshape. Got to uphold the honor of the Navy, you know.
That's not the Navy I know. Besides, you're holding up production.
Oh, how is Miss Reynolds?
Fine.
Is she expecting me?
Lieutenant, Miss Reynolds is expecting a technical advisor, not a leading man.
Well, how's she feeling?
Fine. Hey, wait a minute. I just answered that. Listen, Admiral, you're here to check on uniforms, not to lead the lady.
That's right, uniforms. But she is beautiful, isn't she?
Sure, she's beautiful. So stop wasting time and come on.
Wait a minute. You got some change?
Sure.
Take care of him, will you, for me?
Use a little discretion, son.
If you must go, Bill, please take me with you.
Sorry, Tanya, not this time. Maybe when I come back.
All right, cut it. Where's Buckley? Isn't he back yet?
I'm right behind you, George. And here's your Navy. Lieutenant Kingsley, Mr. Blaine, our director.
How do you do? Well, how do you do, Lieutenant?
How do you do, sir?
This is Jane.
Hello.
Eddie. Martha.
Hello.
This is Yvonne.
Hello.
Miss Reynolds, Mr. Montez, Lieutenant Kingsley.
How do you do, Lieutenant?
Hello, Miss Reynolds. I thought I'd never get here.
Hello, Lieutenant.
Oh, you haven't changed a bit.
Haven't I?
Oh, it seems like only yesterday.
Yesterday? Yes, of course.
Oh, you don't know how much...
All right, Lieutenant. Never mind the tete-a-tete. Just tell us that the ribbons are right. The ribbons, Lieutenant, are over here. Over here.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, the ribbons are authentic, but they're upside down. Do you mind if I fix them?
No, not at all. I am grateful you're here to see that everything is authentic.
So am I, Mr. Montez. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
An American naval lieutenant with that accent?
So he was born in South America and joined the Navy. Don't worry about it.
What does Miss Reynolds think?
She picked him. Places, everybody. All right, Martha, she's pretty enough.
I'll let you know when I'm ready. I'm ready.
Places. Are you ready, boss? Roll them.
Action, please.
I love you, Bill. I'll always love you. You can't leave me. I won't let you.
You're beautiful, Tanya. Beautiful and dangerous. Which makes it all the harder to leave.
Then take me with you.
No, Tanya. Maybe sometime in the future. But for the present, I'm going to have to forget you.
Oh, no.
Cadet? Something wrong, Lieutenant?
Wrong? Well, I'm sorry, sir.
Lieutenant, please, you're here to worry about the ribbons, uniforms, the plane, and that's all.
Just a minute, Buckley. If something's wrong with the scene, I want to know what it is. What's bothering you, Lieutenant?
Well, sir, so long as you ask me, she's a beautiful girl, and... Well, if she were mine, I'd kiss her and take her with me.
Oh, you would?
Yes, sir.
Tell you what you do, Lieutenant. You play this scene. After all, Rick's playing a Navy pilot. We'd like to be authentic. Do you mind, Roz?
Of course not. Come on, Lieutenant.
Stand right over here, Lieutenant. Jane, come here. Give me your line, Roz.
I love you, Bill. I'll always love you.
Give the lieutenant his line, Jane.
You're beautiful, Tanya, beautiful and dangerous, which makes it all the harder to leave.
You're beautiful, Tanya, beautiful and dangerous, which makes it all the harder to leave.
Well, then take me with you.
No, Tanya, maybe sometime in the future.
Miss Reynolds, you're the most wonderful girl in the whole world, and I've never stopped thinking about you from the first time we met. I've wondered if you felt the same way. I hope that you did.
All right, Lieutenant, that'll do. Thanks for showing us how it's done in the Navy.
Oh, you're welcome, sir. I'd be glad to do it the rest of my life.
He must have been at sea a long time.
All right, boys and girls, let's try another take. Well, come on, Buckley. What are we waiting for?
Martha, anytime, anytime.
I'll let you know.
There's a million lieutenants in the Navy that had to pick you.
You don't know how grateful I am, sir. You've won yourself a friend.
That ought to teach me not to gamble.
Don't be afraid of my little Chihuahua. He's only a little Wawawa. He never will fight and he'll never will bite till you give him tequila and agua.
He's not as long as your shoe or guaracha, but one look from him and he's got you. And I'll feel morose when he tells me adios on the day that he meets his muchacha. Why, he's smarter than a rabbit and wiser than an owl. And when he's not held close in someone's arms, he'll howl. Oh, he's as strong as a big caballero and wilder than any bolero. He's scared of the dark, and I know that he'll bark at the drop of your newest sombrero. Oye, señor, este es mi perro de Chihuahua. Solamente bebe tequila y agua. Por más curioso que sea, nunca se pelea con un perro que no sea de Chihuahua. He's not as long as your shoe or guaracha. One look from him and he's got ya. Oh, I'll feel morose when he tells me adios. Why, that's the dog song.
Thank you very much. Tonight we have with us some of Hollywood's finest personalities. They are here making with a motion picture on an island with you. First, I want you to meet that very lovely lady of the screen, Miss Rosalind Reynolds. And sitting close to her, and I don't blame him, is her co-star and soon-to-be husband, Señor Don Ricardo Montes. And sitting at the same table is the man who works behind the scenes, the guiding handle of the picture. He's a man that works very hard, but we never see him. One of our finest directors, Mr. George Blaine. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to dance.
Don't you worry, Yvonne. He didn't introduce me either.
Would you like your entree now?
If it comes with the dinner, just bring it on, a la carte. Excuse me.
Hello, Mr. Buckley.
Lieutenant, I know what you're up to, and it's no good. Look, you joined the Navy to see the world, not Miss Reynolds.
I just want to ask her for a dance. Oh.
She's got someone to dance with. Now, come on, before you maneuver around and get us both into trouble. This is a nice, cozy table for two. You and me. If you want to dance with someone, why don't you ask Yvonne?
Because I want to dance with Miss Reynolds.
Why not Yvonne? She's a wonderful terpsichorean. And besides, she's a wonderful dancer. You know what? I think she's kind of lonesome.
Oh.
Hello. They're very much in love, aren't they?
Yes, I'm sure they are. You're going to be married soon. Very soon.
He's very lucky to have someone as wonderful as Ross. They're both very lucky.
Now, the word lucky is misused so often, Yvonne. You see, we waste a lot of life wanting something that somebody else has. Life isn't quite that long.
Yes. That's what my grandmother used to tell me. That was wonderful, Rick.
Thank you.
Would you like to dance, Yvonne?
Do you mind, Ross?
Of course not.
I'd love to.
Now you get everything straight? You're going to forget Roz and concentrate on Yvonne. Oh, waiter. Bring us 2 double maraschino specials. Where you going?
I'm going to dance with Miss Reynolds.
Oh, son. Never mind. Make it 1 bromo.
Good evening, Mr. Blaine.
Hello, Lieutenant.
Miss Reynolds, may I have this dance?
No, thank you.
No? Well, you do dance, don't you?
Well, of course I danced, but not tonight.
Well, it'd mean a great deal to me, and I've waited such a long time.
Well, I'm afraid you're going to have to wait a little longer. Good night, Lieutenant.
Miss Reynolds, the music's wonderful, and everybody's dancing.
Look, Lieutenant, I just don't care to dance. Maybe some other time, huh?
Lady said good night, Lieutenant.
Thank you, Miss Reynolds. Maybe some other time.
Why didn't you dance with him, Roz?
I don't know, George. After what happened this afternoon on the set, I thought it was better not to encourage him. Was I rude?
Well, let's just say you were firm.
You know, he does look familiar to me. I wish I could remember where I've seen him before. Rick's a wonderful dancer, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Don't feel so bad, kid. You made a mistake. We all have a foolish 5 minutes when we make mistakes.
I haven't made any mistakes. Just give me a little time.
Time for what?
I'll dance with her yet.
Lieutenant, look. If it'll make you happy, I'll dance with you. What's the matter? Lose a customer?
No. Mr. Cougat lost his little dog, Cheetah. She always runs away.
You mean to say he's upset over losing that cockroach? Lieutenant, did you just kick me?
Of course not.
Now, wait a minute. You better get back to Mr. Cougat. You know, you could be mistaken for an hors d'oeuvre.
Oh, there you are.
You shouldn't let this mouse run around the floor frightening women.
A mouse? You call my cheetah mouse? Mira este viejo como te llama a ti, ratoncito. I want you to know that my cheetah is a full-blooded pedigree canine, fathered by canary fluff.
Fathered by canary fluff? And you're mad at me for calling it names?
I think you should apologize. You hurt my feelings.
I hurt your feelings. What about mine? I was sitting at the table, too, when you made those introductions tonight.
Well, when you're a famous man, I'll introduce you, too.
I admit I'm nobody now, but years ago, the name of Buckley meant something in show business. Used to be a trio, Clayton, Jackson, and Buckley. Ask any booking agent. We headlined every theater from coast to coast, and we played Europe, too. Mr. Cougat, we did all right in vaudeville.
Mr. Buckley, vaudeville is dead.
Don't say that. Vaudeville isn't dead, it's just rested. Why, in little towns all over the country before radio and pictures, it was their only source